the EU support to UN-led and international peace efforts. While these efforts are going on in all corners of the world, my first thought is of Gaza. The ceasefire in Gaza is holding but remains fragile. Thanks to the EU's border mission of Rafah, by 8th of March, over 3,500 people had crossed into Egypt, including over 2,000 people requiring medical treatment. Work is still ongoing. Too many civilians have been killed on both sides. It is critical that both sides uphold their commitments to international and humanitarian law and Phase 2 talks succeed. It is imperative that the delivery of humanitarian aid is not politicized or conditional. Any and all blockades to delivery of aid at scale must be lifted. The EU has been a #1 provider of humanitarian aid to the Palestinian people, both in Gaza and also in the West Bank. We intend to stay this course. The total humanitarian support of the EU and the member states in the 2 last years is almost 1.5 billion euros. Last year alone, we granted additional 120 million euros to this effort. While the EU Rafah border mission is our concrete contribution to supporting the ceasefire on the ground, the two-state solution remains the only avenue that will bring sustainable peace and security to the Middle East. For that reason, the EU supports diplomatic efforts through the Global Alliance for the implementation of the two-state solution. We stand ready to work with Israel, the Palestinian Authority, and regional and international actors. Let me also say that the European Union firmly rejects any attempt at demographic or territorial changes in Gaza, in other parts of the world, anywhere, consistent with the UN Charter and international law. At the same time, the security of Israel is paramount to a lasting political solution. In this context, we welcome the Arab Recovery and Reconstruction Plan recently presented at the Cairo Summit and adopted also by the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. It is a serious plan for discussions on the future of Gaza, and we will be discussing these ideas together with our Arab partners. We support a future state of Palestine with Gaza as an integral part of it, and we will work with the international community in rebuilding Gaza.